Welcome to Work It, a show about work. This is a work of satire containing mature themes. Pour le service en français, appuyez sur le 1. For writer and performer Sam Elaming, please press 2. For writer and performer Janet Mowat, please press 3. For a measured and insightful discussion of this option is unavailable. For a comedic look at team building, which is a bit rich, coming from a duo who live and work in completely separate cities, please stay on the line.
Welcome to Work at 12, where we're discussing team building, and who better to tackle this subject than your friends at Work It. What do we know about team building? Well, you meet in school, hang around for about 8 years, then you get a radio show. And if that doesn't explain team building, friend, you've got bigger problems to worry about. But seriously, if you want to learn about team building, blast this episode at your next meeting. Then do it again and again. Pretty soon, you'll be rich and sexy. Take it from us.
Are you a miserly, suspicious, jealous ogre of a boss?
Are you finding that your workplace culture just doesn't reflect your monstrous principles, and your mild-mannered employees offer no entertainment value?
We all know the usual tricks to make your workers miserable. Foster a culture of suspicion and humiliation. But that's hardly enough for the truly awful boss.
Not to worry. Here are a few tips to make sure that your team building exercises are the worst possible.
Follow our advice and watch morale crumble.
Tip number 1. Find something that brings the team together.
All right, everyone. Let's all sit in a circle around Wallace here. There we are. Now everyone point an accusatory finger at him. Good.
Please. I've met my goals every quarter, but this one, I try so hard.
Who let the team down?
Wallace. Wallace. Wallace.
Good. And how shall we punish him? Fire him. Fire him. Fire him. Set him on fire. Fire him. Yes, good. You're all such quick learners. Wow. Building cohesion and scapegoating all at once?
Ritualized brainwashing should be in every employer's toolkit.
Next up, how do your workers handle stressful situations? Find out with sadistic team building tip number 2, role play.
Workers, this is not a drill. Report to your designated fallout shelters immediately. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Okay, everyone, time's up. Come on out.
What? Isn't it radioactive out there?
Oh, no. This is all just a fun ruse to see how well the team would work in a sticky situation.
How long have we been in there?
Oh, about 5 years now. So how'd you do?
We killed and ate Jerry 7 months ago.
Ah, weeding out the weak ones. That's what I like to see.
I'm the only survivor.
Wow, so telling.
You can really learn a lot about a person by crushing their entire world.
Another way to learn a lot about a person? Team building tip number 3, get your workers to open up.
Okay, everyone, in the spirit of strengthening this team, I need everyone to work completely naked for 1 day.
Is this one of those, we're all equal underneath it all lessons?
Something like that. Okay, so the shapeliest and most well-endowed among you, please step forward for your promotion. Not so fast there, Deirdre. Wow, so much trust.
It's comforting to think how well you and I would do in that scenario, eh?
Well, this brings us to our final team building tip for the evil boss. Keep things unpredictable.
This is where the team building workshop is happening, right? Where's the instructor? We're trapped in here. What's going on?
Greetings, workers. This workshop will last 6 hours.
Why did you lock us in? What's going on here?
This workshop has no free food.
What about coffee?
There's decaf instant coffee with lukewarm water.
No!
I'm so hungry. Let's kill and eat Jerry again.
Wow, that exercise really shows the true character of your team, doesn't it?
It sure does, Sam. More roast Jerry?
Oh yes, please.
Team building for misanthropes.
Hey guys, how's it going? Ready to build some trust? To start, I want you to hug the people sitting next to you. Well?
Let's get him!
Yeah! What do you want to play?
Touch football.
Dodgeball.
I know what we should play.
Startup tag. Okay, let's pick teams. For my first pick, I choose... slim pickings. Okay, I choose nose pick Rick.
Excelsior!
I choose... Hey, aren't you Snap founder Evan Spiegel?
I think one of the really unique things we've done in our ecosystem is really protect the friend graph.
Evan Spiegel.
No problem. I pick, Pea Pants Patty?
Stupendous. Magnificent.
Just go stand with Rick, Patty.
Good pickup. Okay, I choose...
Hey, stop picking your nose, Rick. Make me look bad, damn.
Oh wow, Bumble founder Whitney Wolf. What are you doing at our school?
Now we have launched a business vertical within for opportunity, swiping for opportunity, swiping to network.
Welcome aboard.
Oh man, only 2 picks left. Let me think. Oh, this one's easy. I pick Dog Do Denny.
I eat dog do.
No fair.
Tough.
You're gonna win for sure.
Nuh-uh.
Ugh, fine. I guess you're on my team, Elizabeth Holmes.
First they think you're crazy, then they fight you, and then all of a sudden you change the world.
Just stay off to the side, would you?
Ready, set, seed round.
Brilliant. Now gather round. Johnny, put down your mic.
Wanker.
Steve, turn down your guitar. There's a good boy. You's a tosser, you is. Sid, just try not to gob on things. Now, I assembled this band for your look. The Yanks will eat it up.
Malcolm fancies his Luca.
But if we're going to make a go of this, we've got to pull together. Lads, it's time for punk rock team building.
Punk rock team building.
Oi!
Wanker.
First up, this team building game is called Two Truths and a Lie. I'll start. My name is Malcolm. I'm a genius in punk fashion, and my mother was a goblin. The first one, your name is right,
Steve, that's not his Christian name.
innit? Correct, Sid. My mother was not a goblin, but a lady. Alright, let's give it a shot. I'm Steve, I is. I support Tottenham, and I support Arsenal.
Steve, you support Chelsea.
Oh, bloody right I do. Chelsea, football fun. Now, perhaps we should try broken telephone. Johnny, and did those feet in ancient time? Alright, the message is, I snogged the Queen in the loo.
You're right, Malcolm. This is proper good fun.
What do you think, Sid? Well, I guess that's all that matters. Oh, I love you, mates.
Goodness me, someone's a little eager.
Johnny.
Oh, sod it. You know I jolly well love you lads as well. By Jove, if we're gonna take on the world as a bunch of lovable scamps with our brand of insouciant irreverence, well, I'm proud to do it with you lot.
Gentlemen, to teamwork. To camaraderie.
Sid's right. Gentlemen, to punk. To punk.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Team building's fun. I play with my friends. We played some games. Now we're a team.
Chelsea, football fun.
Now we're a team.
Thank you, Pocket Guide to Team Building Games.
You're welcome, Malcolm. Hang on. Welcome, Malcolm. It rhymes.
Yay! Welcome back to Planet Office. Today we examine the complex social arrangements among the common office drones. Here we find a group of office drones, gathered together by the Alpha drone, their superior.
Okay, hey guys, how we doing today? Okay, great. So I've noticed that morale is a little bit below optimal. Whatever. No, there's no point denying it, but you're in luck. I've got a super day planned for us. Get ready for some team building. Oh.
The plaintive cry of the common office drone is an unmistakable challenge to their leader. Let's see how she asserts her dominance.
Oh, I know. We all hate awkward icebreakers.
You're the one who gives us all these awkward icebreakers in the first place. Perhaps at last the Alpha drone will win over the goodwill of her subjects.
Listen, we'll all benefit from this, me included. I want us all to emerge from this workshop with a renewed sense of camaraderie.
Sure.
Let's get this over with.
Okay.
Great. So to begin, I want everyone to pick an animal. We'll walk around the room acting like that animal, and we have to guess what everyone is. Oh my god.
What is this?
The Alpha drone has made the common error of mistaking public humiliation for fun. If she retreats now, she may just salvage some credibility. Let's see what she does.
Come on, you guys. Haven't you ever heard of fun before? Let's go up and at 'em. Come on.
Sandy, we really don't want to do this.
Okay, tell you what. I'll go first. Let's see. An animal. What am I, guys? Can you tell?
Sandy. Oh dear.
Oh, I'll peck at the donuts. Check this out.
Oh man, she's ruining the donuts. At last, another office drone rises to challenge the Alpha. Sandy, stop. A tense moment indeed. We don't want to do these useless activities. If we just had a supportive work environment, we'd be so much happier.
Fairies,
Yeah. Chicken.
So, you're all agreed, and you're all teaming up together to tell me that you don't want to do this.
Yeah. Right, everyone? We're all in this?
Yeah.
The Alpha drone, despite this threat, seems strangely pleased.
Well, guess what, guys? You just learned some teamwork, didn't you?
Oh god. I guess?
Looks like I got my point across after all. Also, you're all fired. And with the home team out to an early 3-0 lead, our own Kelsey Kimball is in the corridor with team captain Connor O'Connor. Connor, you jumped out to an early lead and kept the pressure on all period. What's gone right for you tonight?
Obviously, it all comes down to team building, Kelsey. We've been running team building exercises all night, and it's paid off for us so far.
Which exercises have been paying off for you personally?
Obviously, we did 2 truths and a lie. Coach said, we're going to go out there, we're going to grind it out, and my name is Bigfoot.
Which was a lie, correct?
Obviously, Coach's name isn't Bigfoot, so we had no choice but to go out there and grind it out. So that's really worked out for us.
I understand you also had some success with a game of scavenger hunt.
That's right, Kelsey. Coach gave us a list of items to find during tonight's game. Goals, assists, more goals, that sort of thing. Obviously, we're all competitive people, so I'm really hoping to win the scavenger hunt.
Now, there was some controversy with one of your team building activities. How do you respond?
Obviously, when a rookie joins a team, hazing is an important part of team building, so forcing him to subsist on bodily fluids has been huge for us.
And the fact that he died of sepsis?
Obviously, team has ups and downs, and it's all about how we bounce back.
Thanks, Connor.
Thanks.
And speaking of sepsis, stay tuned for a new air farce after tonight's game. Order! Order! Honorable members of Parliament, as Speaker of the House, I have decided that the only way to resolve the differences among us is through team-building exercises. Order! We shall take it in turns to address our colleagues with one truth and one lie about ourselves. The Honorable Robert Dudley will start with you.
Okay, Madam Speaker, well, I'm devoted to serving the people of Canada, and I'm embroiled in a torrid love affair that would ruin my career if exposed.
Excellent work, Mr. Dudley. What do you all think? Which was true and which was a lie? Over to politics, scandal in Parliament as MP Robert Dudley admits to an affair. When reached for comment, Mr. Dudley said, "That was a stupid game."
And now, Workit presents tragic tales of team building gone wrong.
Welcome everyone to the corporate retreat here in rural Ontario. Now some people are worried about reports of bear attacks here on the campgrounds. As your boss, it's my duty to keep you safe. Your well-being is my #1 priority. You're more than my workers, you're like a family, and you know I'll look out for you.
But enough from me. Who's ready for our first activity? You, the dismembered arm and mauled torso in the back. Come on up. Not you, you're a bear.
Welcome everybody to the company picnic. First off, is everyone enjoying catered food from our local Subway? I should clarify, this is food found on a local Subway car. Stuck to the seat mostly. Apologies for the confusion, as we did form it into the shape of submarine sandwiches. Bit misleading, come to think of it. But yeah, that's snot and gum. Who's ready for the sack race? To clarify, when I say sack, I'm loving the Christmas party. How about you?
I wish it were more non-denominational.
Oh, typical. War on Christmas. People like you are what's wrong with this country.
It's not that, so much as the crucifixions.
Really? I kinda like them.
Yeah, me too. Less French.
So everyone, for a change of pace, we're gonna do a bit of a lunch and learn. Who's excited? So this is my first one of these, but I think I get the general idea. So today we're learning about sandwiches. What is a sandwich? What's that? Lunch to eat? Oh no, we don't have the budget for that. Where was I? A sandwich is a form of lunch involving bread on either side, and that's as far as I got. So what do we learn? Oh no! My employees have put a piece of bread on top of me. I mustn't let them slip one beneath me or else... No, I can't let it happen. Back! Back, employees! Back! No, they've got the second piece of bread beneath me, and now I have become the sandwich, undone by my very own lunch and learn. Wouldn't you know it, now they're eating me like a common sandwich. Well, what are you gonna do, am I right? Maybe if they digest me in time, I could still make my spin class. All right, team, go, go, go!
Okay, James, here's your office, and here's your team. This is Carla, and this is Maureen. Say hi, you two.
Hi, I'm James.
Okay, well, I can see you're ready to get to work. Have a great day, folks.
So, Carla and Maureen, right? Do you guys like working here?
It's hell, James.
Sorry, what?
Carla's right.
Oh, come on, it can't be that bad.
You don't understand. It's literally hell.
Literally? Like, actually hell?
Try to get out of here, James.
It's locked. We can't get out.
This is our punishment for a lifetime of working independently.
It's a fire hazard, that's what this is. Hey!
It's no use. We've been stuck here for 127 years. Do women have a vote yet?
So, I'm dead? What kind of punishment is this, anyway? I was expecting fire and brimstone, torture and stuff.
Hell is other people, James.
How so?
Carla here makes a tisk noise whenever she speaks. You must have noticed it by now.
I guess. Well, it's not that bad, though.
Just try hearing it for the rest of eternity.
What does Maureen do?
I have bad sinuses.
So what, you're snotty?
She snorts. Constantly.
Ah, gross. So, does that mean I'm your punishment too?
It must. We just haven't figured out your obnoxious flaw. But that will emerge soon enough.
Well, maybe I don't have one.
Ha!
I've never worked on a team before. I don't even know if I'm annoying.
Well, anyway, we might as well get back to work. Satan wants these reports by Friday.
Fine. So did you guys catch the game Sunday? Oh, it was great. 56-24 from Milwaukee. You wouldn't believe the defensive lineup.
Shh.
Oh, sorry. Man, I had the best burrito the other day. You ever been to Burrito Bonanza on Main?
Okay. Hi, Satan? Yeah, we really need you to make another arrangement for James. I know he's our eternal punishment, but it's too much, man.
The funniest text conversation the other day.
Oh, no. No, I don't think you understand how boring he is.
My friend Gary was like, do you like
Tell
ducks?
him we'll take the fire and brimstone.
I think they're foul.
Throw us in the
with
fire,
a W,
Satan, anything.
We always joke like
Please.
that. Let me tell you about this one time I got drunk. It's my best story. You'll love it.
In 2005, historian Doris Kearns Goodwin published a landmark book on the cabinet of Abraham Lincoln.
Entitled Team of Rivals, the book is a study of presidential team building.
Much of the success of Lincoln's presidency, it is argued, was the result of consensus building and compromise.
But is a team of rivals approach always wise, or is ideological purity sometimes preferable?
To get to the bottom of this, Work It is proud to bring you the following historical reenactment.
Work It presents Team of Rivals, team building lessons from the Lincoln presidency.
Eat a dick, C-word.
Hey, f you, Bates.
F your mom, Chase.
Hey, f you.
Oh, you're an
Oh,
idiot.
you fucking moron.
Suck my dick, Bates.
Hey, shut the f up.
Eat my dick, C-word.
Hey, screw you, Bates.
You're a
Hey, you, Bates. Hey, Chase, you're a stupid idiot.
Get Lincoln.
Gentlemen, gentlemen.
Yes, Mr. President?
Suck my f***ing c***.
Hey, you, Lincoln.
You stupid president. Lincoln, you're a f.
Hey, shut up. My friends, we must escort our small friend to Mount Doom and fulfill our quest to save the world. Who will join me? You have my axe.
And my bow.
And my sword.
What's happening in that household? It's no secret
Bernice,
that everyone can see.
do you have anything to contribute to the team here, or...
Oh, hold on just one second, Alice.
Ah, you're still talking about that? Fine. You have my hand sanitizer.
Right, okay. Hobbit, we will protect you with our weapons, our lives, and our personal hygiene. Come, friends, we must away.
Okay, hold on. I need to pee.
Seriously, couldn't do that during the break? Honestly.
The story of Job.
Okay, Job, my son, let's go through a few character building exercises. I want to test your aptitude here. All right, this is Satan. He's going to be your partner.
Hey,
Okay, God.
You'll do great. Have fun.
Okay, so Job, I'm gonna take away all your wealth,
Say what now?
and your wife, your kids, everyone in your life, really.
Listen, I'm sure there's a reason for all this, but I don't really have...
This is fun, isn't it? Let's see what else. I'll take your health, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop that.
What's the matter? You wanna be a spoil sport or what? The boss won't be too pleased.
Yeah, well, I'm taking this up with the big guy. Hey, God, I need to talk to you.
Oh, hey, Job, what is it? How'd that character building go?
Honestly, you and Satan crossed a lot of lines, and I'm super upset about it. I'm thinking of escalating this, bringing in HR.
Okay, you know what? I can see you're not a team player here. Why don't you just pack your things, Job?
You mean I just lost my... Job?
Job? But seriously, you're fired.
The story of Jacob.
Oh, hey, sorry to interrupt your work. Are you Jacob?
Yeah, how can I help?
God sent me here to fight you. Says it's one of his exercises.
Oh, okay. Cool. Hey, we've been fighting for 12 hours now. Are we getting overtime for this?
Honestly, you'll have to ask the boss.
Okay.
Alright, that's enough, you two. So, Jacob, you were super chill throughout this entire exercise. As a reward, I'm promoting you and giving you a new title.
Sweet.
The story of Lot's wife.
Okay, folks, we're gonna do a trust exercise now. Can you hear me okay? Lot's wife, can you hear me? Huh? Hey, don't make me flick the lights on and off, guys. Come on. Honestly. Okay, Lot and Lot's wife, you two go first. For this exercise, I'm gonna destroy Sodom, and all you have to do is walk away and don't look back. Understand? Lot?
Sure thing, boss.
Okay, Lot's wife, how about you?
What? I can't hear you.
Alright, off you go. Good luck.
Oh, what a racket. I wonder what's going on back there.
Too bad she looked back, eh? Well, Lot, looks like you won the trust challenge. Your wife is now a pile of salt.
Nice. Janet, I've been thinking a lot about how to build the Work It team.
Killer robots. Way ahead of you.
No, not robots.
Oh, of course, you're thinking more along the lines of a Frankenstein. I've got some body parts around here somewhere. Ah,
No, not that either. And it's Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein had a monster?
Janet, I'm saying we need team building.
That's like a double scary mega monster.
Basically.
For instance, I was just reading in a browser tab next to my screenwriting software here about 8 tips for better team building.
If you really want to eat out some time, you could read the URL.
Great idea. It's HTTPS.
Ooh, an SSL certificate.
I know, right? Bah, no. Let's get into it. So this article says we should choose and use the right communication tools.
But that means...
That's right, Janet. No more sending me threatening messages from cut-up magazine letters.
Oh, but I'm nearly done my next one. You really weren't gonna like it.
We're gonna have to use things like Slack and Facebook and Google Chat.
Aren't those things like constantly under state surveillance?
Finally, the audience we've been searching for.
CSIS is my homeboy. So let's see tip number 2. Give employees authority to make important decisions.
No.
I thought I was the boss.
I didn't authorize that.
I revoke your authority to drag this beat out any further.
Ha! You call that an important decision?
Good point. Scotch or whiskey?
You decide.
Why not both?
Know your memes, kids, but anyways, on to tip 3. Encourage each person to contribute during meetings.
Well, go ahead. Do a joke on that.
I thought you were going to.
Do it. Say something funny.
I am encouraging you to say something funny.
Okay, I got it.
What am I supposed to say when an atheist sneezes? When you die, nothing happens.
Tip 4 is to foster workplace friendships.
I think we're already pretty good at that.
Yeah, the friendship is the best part of the show.
Honestly, you're probably my best friend, Janet.
Aww. Well, and for me, I've been talking to the custodians about what a worthless dork you are.
Oh.
Those guys are great.
Tip 5, recognize each employee's contribution.
Oh sure, like earlier when I was like, don't I recognize you? And you were like, Janet, it's me, Sam. And I was like, no, that's not it, but I definitely recognize you.
Not quite. It's more like I recognize that you complete scenes that are they sure eat up minutes.
Thanks, Sam. I recognize that you too write half of this show, and I promise I'll listen to your stuff one of these days.
Tip 6.
I'm sure it's great.
Thanks. Tip 6 is...
encourage employees to be brand ambassadors.
For this one, I was thinking of going on to work at Twitter and telling Howard Schultz that he's a dickless stooge sack of dumb dog shit.
Oh great, okay. And I'll go on the work at Twitter and tell Howard Schultz he's a drooling f***ing skid mark from Mammon's Undies.
We're ambassadorable.
You know, I'm leaving the ambassador open to running as an independent in 2020.
And you'd be better than literally every billionaire. Tip 7 is provide professional development opportunities.
Do you want to write next week's episode by yourself while I go to the Buster Keaton marathon?
Tell you what, why don't you write next week's episode and I can get back into drugs?
Well, maybe we can just put on an Inkspots record and no one will notice.
Hey, Inkspots record, fancy a professional development opportunity? You're fans of the show, right?
It's funny to everyone but me.
Yeah, well, same to you, buddy.
Tip 8 is give out perks.
If only there were a platform known for creators giving out perks to people that we could mention on here.
But we can't.
If only there were some way that content makers like us could share perks with beautiful, sexy, and extraordinarily generous listeners like yourselves.
Well, that's probably already dangerously close to troublemaking, wouldn't you say?
You know, if I need to make no money on this semi-amusing, harebrained radio show that costs us about 2 nights worth of sleep a week, well, I'm glad it's with you, teammate.
And I'm glad... Oh, never mind. I just traded you to an FM station in Des Moines for a 6th round draft pick and future considerations.
But I thought we were team building.
Yeah, well, work it is going into a rebuild. Pack your bags, ding dong, you're going to the miners.
I don't have any luggage. You have a plastic bag I can borrow?
I need this in case I need it later.
Well, folks, you are now ready to build a better team. If you've already learned how to build a better mousetrap, try putting these skills together. You'll be able to start the world's greatest headhunting firm. Or human meat emporium. Or maybe it's a headhunting firm in the front with a cafe selling human meat sandwiches in the back. A little provolone on ciabatta, num num num. Oh right, I was just telling you about following us at @WorkItPod on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram before you distracted me. Till some hero socializes these malefactors, I guess we're all stuck there. Well, at least we have each other. See you next week, team.
Do you love listening to CFMU, but don't know how to express that love? Radio may be an older invention, but that doesn't mean it's stuck in the past. Instead of yelling into the void, I like your show! You can just tweet us, or any of our shows, under their own hashtag, using hashtag CFMU_show name. Go give us a shout!